Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Messi.
Probably Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Brian Robson.
Emi Martinez.
Michael Gareth.
Thiago Furuhashi.
Steven Gerrard.
Peter Cech.
Jamie Vardy.
Why do you play football?
Why do I play football? If I'm honest with you, I love it. I think it's all I've ever known. My parents say when I was younger, even when I couldn't walk, I had a ball under my arm. You know, as you grow older, you just find yourself always kicking about with your friends, and if there's a spare minute, you kick a ball against a wall, or you just juggle, or at school, I'd always be the one bringing the football to school. And yeah, you can't really describe why you play. It's just a thing inside you. You just fall in love, yeah.
Because I think I can't really play any other sport really. Because I enjoy it.
Just 'cause I enjoy it. Gets me away from everything else. I get to step onto the pitch and just focus on football, and it takes everything else away.
Thinking of my family. First and foremost, doing it for myself because I want to and I enjoy football, but doing it for my family because I know just them being happy about it makes me happy as well, so I would say that.
Have you ever thought about quitting football?
No.
Never?
No. Never, and I never will.
Yeah, I have, last year. I kind of thought, what's the point? But I worked so hard, but then it reels you back in. The love and the hunger and the wanting to prove people wrong, it digs in you, do you know what I mean? You feel it inside.
I suppose sometimes you can have like low moments, but I don't think I'd ever quit. It's something I can't live without. I've played it all my life really, and there's nothing else I'd really want to do other than football.
Okay, everyone's doing this. Boys, you're all behind us.
I remember this to this day. I even remember the bloke's face. I was coming off of the train, walking towards Millwall. I was a 17-year-old apprentice. I've been there probably a month, and I was finding it hard, the transition from school to that, the hard work, the just thinking I'm not going to be good enough. And then I don't know what my face was like on my body language. I had a Millwall tracksuit and my rucksack over my bag, and I must have been awful because all of a sudden this builder undid his window. And he said, "Cheer up, mate, you're playing for the best club in the world, doing the best job in the world. You could be worse, you could be sat in here with us, going to build an house." And the minute I said that, something clicked to me. I don't know what it was. I thought, I still remember the stage, three of them sitting there, one was having a coffee, one had a Greggs sausage roll, and I'm thinking, life ain't so bad, and I've got the best job in the world. I went training that day and I was brilliant, and the 2 days before, honestly, I was doing a circuit, I was running around, one kid quit, Terry Neal, he was unbelievable centre forward, he quit to go work at Barclays Bank. I was like thinking, I'm getting paid £35 a week to be an apprentice. Maybe this ain't for me. Maybe there's something else. This is harder than what I thought. But that day, them 3 builders saying that changed my life. And I remember that still to this day. When I think about quitting, I think I could be on a building site within 3 and there. So, yeah.
So, what if somebody said to you, you weren't allowed to play football anymore and you had to stop? What would you do then?
Just don't listen.
I allowed a career related to football.
My dad does like construction work, so I'd probably have to jump on board with that, and at least I could then talk about football. At least.
I don't know. I don't really want to think about it, to be honest. Football is everything. I don't know what I'd do about it.
Did you enjoy your time playing in a football academy when you were younger?
Yeah, I did enjoy it a lot. It's like seeing friends that have kids and stuff that play for academies, or if I see youngsters playing for academies, I see that enjoyment in them, and it just brings me back to when I was young.
I was lucky, I'll be honest. I've heard other things, but I loved it.
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it. But then I don't think I regret it now. Like, what happened. And I think going into men's football, being in the academy, if I was still in the academy at the age I am now, or had the choice to play men's football, I reckon I'd be playing men's football just because it develops you as a player in a different aspect of the game.
What did happen?
What with me getting released?
Yeah.
got told basically that my attitude wasn't good enough. So they basically just released me because my attitude wasn't good enough at the age of 13.
Do you think the academy system is an overall good thing?
Is it a good thing? Personally, I haven't had kids myself, but I would not put my children into an academy system at 7, 8 years old, just because my life was kind of that. I came out of school 2 days a week just to go to Aston Villa Academy and do my training there, and I think that's not the best thing to do. But when you're young, you want to think, you know, Aston Villa is a massive club, I'll do what they want to do. So is academies a good thing? Yeah, they're a good thing, but the amount of people that make it is scary, really. Like, out of my team now, I'd say a couple of lads in League One, a couple of lads in Scotland. You've got obviously Jacob Ramsey a year below me. He's in the Premier League now. And then apart from that, a lot have just fell by the wayside who don't even play, even in like the lower league. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely, because they've got the first team that play on the pitch. They've got a younger team, an older team. It's good, yeah.
It's a good thing to a certain point. When you grow up, at first, when you're a youngster, you play football for the enjoyment. But as you grow older, getting into men's football from 18s onwards, going into men's football, that's what it's about, because it gets competitive. So, yeah.
The fact of the matter is that only few make it to where they want to go, and they will need to find something else in life to provide them with purpose and with money and whatever else they need.
If you could change anything about the academy system or the academy you were in, what would you change?
I don't know how you would do it financially, but if I'm thinking off the top of my head, I think you'd have like longer time restraints, so that people will develop at different ages. So I think it's unfair to say that they're not there from 8 to 10, but obviously financially that's not really how it works, and you have to make decisions. But if there was a way of allowing people to develop in their own time and flourish at different stages, that would be probably my way of thinking.
Not really.
You keep it the same?
Yeah.
I think it's harsh to release a player when they haven't had that experience, because 23s get released like all the time because they aren't going to make it into first team, but then they haven't played men's football. So I don't know, I'd get them all to play men's football so they are ready.
A bit of like aftercare maybe. I think that could be massive. Like, obviously mental health is massive in today's day and age, and I think prioritising that for young boys, like, do you know what I mean? These kids, it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but they say they're a footballer at an academy before they say, do you know what I mean? They go, hi, I'm Archie and I play for X. It kind of comes with and then as soon as that's taken away from them, it's like a part of themselves has been taken away, and I think giving them that extra bit of support could be huge.
I just feel like that when you come out of the academy, when you're released, it's tough. You're kind of left on your own. I just feel like when you come out, there should be more help in terms of, right, what's the next step? Are you going to stay in football? Is there going to be, and they're going to push you into clubs, etc., etc. So I left Aston Villa, and then I was lucky because I went on loan to Chesterfield in my last 6 months of my contract, and then I did well there. So I automatically had a 2-year deal lined up. But for other lads, they're thinking, wow, like, what do I do now? What do I do now? So I feel like there should be something put in place for all the lads that come out of academies, and yeah, something like that.
And the last question, if you could talk to your 8-year-old self about football, what would you say to him?
If I was talking to my 8-year-old self, the first thing I'd say is to make sure I enjoy it, enjoy every moment, don't let it pass you by.
Never stop dreaming. Just carry on. Do what you're doing. If you have a dream, why not? If you want to play for the biggest clubs in the world, I don't see why not. It's the best thing, and it's the best thing to achieve. So, yeah, just keep believing and dreaming.
Keep focusing on what you want, stay dedicated. If you want something, it will happen. You just got to want it enough. Focus on the little things that matter, because they make a massive difference.
Start stretching more. Definitely start stretching. But just enjoy every single minute of it, because I feel like when you grow older and like you can kind of get lost and feel like it's just a job, but it's not just a job. a career that some people will never ever have and can never ever get into, but they love so much. And I was lucky enough to have that. So I definitely keep telling myself that every day you need to take with a pinch of salt. It can be horrible, it can be the greatest day, but enjoy every single second of it.
Thank you.